conundrum.
You're far from your station, are you not?
Surely someone will ask me to dance.
Our first sovereign.
Guess we gotta go this way.
Last. See
But
that
I
you
did
heard?
went.
There's been more restrictions on goods traded with the tower.
Now it looks like I'm leaving the room. The area, so I don't want to leave the area, I don't think.
You are right, of course. I shall hold my tongue.
This is a time of celebration. Once the sovereign is fighting fit and returned to us, the peace of our kingdom will be all to share.
Maybe I'm supposed to follow this, like... Alright, time to do some snooping.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Okay. Is there any other places I can go? Huh, well that's locked. Yeah, can't go that way either. Okay, we can go this way, but this is technically the way we came in. Nothing there, nothing in here.
It would seem our sovereign has recovered.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. I think he's feeling plenty merry right now.
So, tell me more of this ox.
Don't think the Arisen's in here. At least the person I'm looking for, so...
Was carrying some food.
What do we do about that? Is there like... This door is locked. Maybe we leave the masquerade ball? It's almost like we didn't have to be in here in the first place if there's nothing in here for me to trigger.
These masks are naught but a hindrance.
Can't really talk to anybody.
Surely these
Well, can't talk to anybody worth
I
talking
find
to.
it liberating to hide my face for a time.
People playing guitar, music.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, right?
Okay, so let's leave and go around. Oh, treasure chest. What do you hold? Okay, pretty good. Nah, I messed that up. Okay. Made it around. Oh, that weird. Wait, what's the door not? Oh, this door wasn't there before. I see. And I went around the out. And I went around a special way. I see. So instead of doing that, I guess we keep going this way then. Yep.
You're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures.
You don't say.
You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
I bet they don't. The Border is an establishment that caters to the vices of the nobility and the wealthy elite. A card of membership is required to gain entry to the... whatever. Bordery? And its services are only available to those who can afford them. Interesting. Courtesans to please various tastes can be found on every floor, but the services of those on the third floor are not available to new visitors to the establishment. Only prized patrons who make frequent use of the borderie services are entitled to purchase the platinum card that will allow them to enjoy the company of these exclusive courtesans. Interesting. But what does it give you? Is it just a thing you can do in the game? Okay. Sure. Oh, I got a card. Sure. But deal with that later. Um. Okay. Yep. I hurt myself.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
You guys are the best. I jumped off a balcony. That was stupid of me. Alright, with that said, moving on. Not sure how I'm going to cut this. Got lost in the beginning of the episode.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Of course, I've been lost this entire series. The past couple of episodes, I've just been lost in doing the episode. I decided to just do random missions to see if that would help me with the other ones, and that's where we are now.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes.
Probably not.
Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it?
Mm-hmm. Lord
He
Phases.
seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert with this Phaser's fellow, but what precisely is their aim? This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
I don't think I can do this just yet still. Because I still have to wait a few days. I don't exactly know when that's there, so we're going to continue with more quest.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task?
Sure. Anytime I get to snoop inside the castle, sounds fun to me.
I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
Onward to Burnworth Castle.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
Keep this on.
Pawns are permitted to approach the castle, but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
You know, if I get to become sovereign again, I would totally change the fact that you guys can't go on the ground, because this is kind of stupid. If you're supposed to help and protect the, the Arisen.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Sure thing.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers.
I feel like this isn't where I'm supposed to go.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
What's to find in here? Am I supposed to drop down, jump up? What we doing here? Because this is his chamber, at least that's what it says I'm supposed to be searching. Okay, what am I supposed to be searching for? Folders, also bears. Just search his chambers, huh? Supposed to be something here. I'm supposed to be grabbing, potentially. Secret passageway. Ah!
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Is there a way for me to get down without dying? Victory.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Thanks, I guess?
Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet.
Sure. Gonna wonder why, what you want with repay how, but you know, hey. Right, time to finish this off real fast. What is that?
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Right, don't really have time for that. Gotta get to my boy. Helping me on my missions. Gonna take down the queen. Gonna be great. Gonna be king again. Or whatever.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
The is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
This belongs to you.
I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow.